Dave B Racing from New Zealand is P3 on mediums. Toddy Mustang in turn 2, Essies is second. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in turn 2, Essies is third. Best lap is a 3:17.975. That Canadian guy from Canada in turn 3, Essies is P5 on mediums. Toddy Mustang is second. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in turn 8, Heel is P3. Kane in turn 7, Toe is P1 on mediums. Best lap is a 1:46.672. Dave B Racing in turn 1, the 90 is P3. Best lap is a 1:48.227. Toddy Mustang is second. That Canadian guy is fourth. Best lap is a 4:04.193. Jason Short from New Zealand in turn 7, Toe is P5 on mediums. Best lap is a 5:15.308. Toddy Mustang is second. The qualification session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in turn 1, the 90 is second on mediums. That Canadian guy from Canada in turn 3, Essies is P4 on mediums. Dave B Racing is P2. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in turn 4, Essies is 6th on mediums. Kane from New Zealand is P5 on mediums. Jason Short from New Zealand is first on mediums. Best lap is a 150.573. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Jason Short is up 3.41 in turn 3, Essies. Jason Short is up 3.27 in turn 5, outer loop. Jason Short is up 3.82 in turn 7, toe. Jason Short is up 4.08 in turn 9. Jason Short improved his first with a 146.801. The race dictatinator from New Zealand is second on mediums. The race dictatinator improved his P2 with a 146.893. 0.092 off pole. Kane from New Zealand is fourth. Kane is provisional pole with a 146.669. Jason Short in inner loop is P2 up 0.22. That Canadian guy is P5. That Canadian guy improved his fifth with a 202.823. 16.154 off pole. Jason Short in turn 6, laces his P2 up 0.45. Jason Short is up 0.32 in turn 8, heel. Jason Short is up 0.74 in turn 11. Jason Short is provisional pole with a 145.998. That Canadian guy from Canada is 6th up 10.96. That Canadian guy is up 12.10 in turn 10. That Canadian guy improved his P6 with a 158.872. 12.874 off pole. Toddy Mustang in turn 3, Essie's is P4 up 0.25. Jason Short is P1 up 0.16. Dave B Racing is P5 up 0.17. Five minutes remaining in the session. Dave B Racing is up 0.66 in turn 11. Dave B Racing improved his P5 with a 147.969. 1.971 off pole. Kane in turn 1, the 90 is second. The race dictator in inner loop is P3 up 0.10. The race dictator is up 0.19 in turn 7, to. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand is fourth up 0.23. That Canadian guy is P6 up 1.13. That Canadian guy is up 1.41 in turn 7, to. That Canadian guy is up 1.94 in turn 9. That Canadian guy improved his sixth with a 150.513. 4.515 off pole. Dave B Racing in turn 7, toe is fifth up 0.14. Dave B Racing is up 0.48 in turn 9. Dave B Racing improved his P5 with a 147.851. 1.853 off pole. Jason Short is first. Best lap is a 1:45.998. Kane in turn 3, Esses is P3 up 0.11. Kane is up 0.13 in turn 5, outer loop. That Canadian guy in turn 1, the 90 is 6th. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Dave B Racing is 5th up 0.52. Dave B Racing improved his 4th with a 1:46.943. 0.945 off pole. That Canadian guy in turn 7, Toe is 6th up 0.93. That Canadian guy is up 1.21 in turn 10. That Canadian guy improved his P6 with a 1:49.504. 3.506 off pole. Broadcast bot is 20th. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. Jason Short from New Zealand is P1 on mediums. The race dictator from New Zealand is P2 on mediums. 20 minutes remaining in the session race start. The race dictator is now P4. Kane from New Zealand is second on mediums. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in turn 4, Esses is P4 on mediums. Toddy Mustang passed the race dictator for P3. Kane in turn 5, outer loop is second. The race dictator is P4. Kane is P2. The race dictator in turn 9 is P4. Kane in turn 11 is second. The race dictator in turn 1, the 90 is fourth, 0.2 ahead of Dave B Racing. Kane is second, 0.7 behind Jason Short. The race dictator in inner loop is P4. Best lap is a 1:55.549. 3.084 off the fastest lap. Kane is P2, 0.3 behind Jason Short. Dave B Racing from New Zealand is fifth on mediums, 0.4 behind the race dictator. Kane in turn 9 is P2, 0.1 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang in turn 11 on lap 2 is third, 0.4 behind Kane. Kane on lap 2 is second, 0.7 behind Jason Short. That Canadian guy from Canada is P6 on mediums, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. Kane in turn 1, the 90 is second. Best lap is a 1:53.120. 0.655 off the fastest lap. Toddy Mustang in turn 3, Essies is P3. Best lap is a 1:54.601. 2.136 off the fastest lap. Toddy Mustang lost third to the race dictator. Kane in inner loop is P2, 0.4 ahead of the race dictator. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Toddy Mustang is fourth. Kane in turn 7, Toe is P2, 0.5 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang in turn 8, Heel is fourth, 0.6 behind the race dictator. Kane from New Zealand in turn 10 is P2, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is fourth, 0.3 behind the race dictator. Kane in turn 3, Essies is P2, 0.9 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is fourth, 0.8 behind the race dictator. Kane is second on mediums, 0.8 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang in turn 7, toe is P4, 0.5 behind the race dictator. Kane in turn 8, heel is P2, 1.0 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is 4th, 0.2 behind the race dictator. Kane is P2, 1.0 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang in turn 2, SE's is P4, 0.4 behind the race dictator. Kane in inner loop is P2, 0.9 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is P4. Best lap is a 1:47.120. 1.150 off the fastest lap. Kane is second, 1.1 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang on lap 5 is 4th, 0.3 behind the race dictator. Kane in turn 11 is P2, 0.7 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is 4th. Best lap is a 1:46.702. 0.732 off the fastest lap. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Kane in turn 4, SE's is second, 0.7 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang in inner loop is P4, 0.6 behind the race dictator. Kane in turn 6, Laces is P2, 0.7 behind Jason Short. Dave B Racing in turn 5, outer loop is P6, 0.5 behind that Canadian guy. That Canadian guy is 5th, 0.6 behind Toddy Mustang. Kane in turn 7, toe is second, 0.3 ahead of the race dictator. That Canadian guy in turn 8, heel is third battling the race dictator. That Canadian guy lost third to the race dictator. That Canadian guy lost P4 to Toddy Mustang. Kane is second, 0.7 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is P4, 0.1 behind the race dictator. Toddy Mustang lost P5 to Dave B Racing. Kane in turn 4, Esses is second, 0.7 behind Jason Short. Dave B Racing in inner loop on lap 7 is 5th, 0.4 behind that Canadian guy. Kane in turn 6, Laces is P2, 0.3 behind Jason Short. Dave B Racing in turn 7, Toe is 5th, 0.5 behind that Canadian guy. Jason Short is second, 0.1 behind Kane. Dave B Racing is 5th on mediums, 0.4 behind that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing was 5.9 faster last lap. Dave B Racing passed that Canadian guy for P4. Jason Short in turn 1, the 90 is P2, 0.3 behind Kane. Kane in turn 4, Esses is P2 battling Jason Short. That Canadian guy in inner loop is 5th, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. Kane in turn 6, Laces is second, 0.3 behind Jason Short. Five minutes remaining in the session. That Canadian guy is P5, 1.0 behind Dave B Racing. Kane on lap 8 is second, 0.4 behind Jason Short. The race dictator from New Zealand in turn 11 is third, 1.0 behind Kane. Kane from New Zealand is second, 0.7 behind Jason Short. The race dictator is third, 0.8 behind Kane. Kane in turn 5, outer loop is second, 0.8 behind Jason Short. The race dictator is third, 0.9 behind Kane. Kane is P2, 0.7 ahead of the race dictator. The race dictator in turn 9 is third, 0.9 behind Kane. Kane in turn 11 is second. Best lap is a 1:46.295. 0.325 off the fastest lap. The race dictator in turn 2, Esses is third, 1.2 behind Kane. Kane is P2, 0.6 behind Jason Short. The race dictator in turn 6, Laces is P3 on mediums, 1.6 behind Kane. Kane on lap 10 is P2, 0.3 behind Jason Short. That Canadian guy in turn 8, heel is P4, 1.7 behind Dave B Racing. Kane in turn 11 is second on mediums, 0.3 behind Jason Short. The race dictator is 6th, 3.0 behind that Canadian guy. Kane is second, 0.6 behind Jason Short. The race dictator is 6th on mediums, 3.0 behind that Canadian guy. That Canadian guy was 10.4 faster last lap. Kane in turn 7, Toe is second, 0.3 behind Jason Short. That Canadian guy is 6th. The leader has just finished the race. Jason Short finished P1. Dave B Racing finished second. Kane finished third. Toddy Mustang finished fourth. The race dictator finished fifth. That Canadian guy finished P6. broadcast bot is 7th. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. That Canadian guy from Canada is first on mediums. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. The race dictator from New Zealand is second on mediums. Kane from New Zealand in turn 4, Essies is third on mediums. The race dictator in turn 5, outer loop is P2. Kane is third. The race dictator is P2. Kane in turn 9 is P3. The race dictator in turn 11 is second. The race dictator passed that Canadian guy for P1. That Canadian guy in turn 1, the 90 is second, 0.2 behind the race dictator. Jason Short from New Zealand in turn 4, Essies is P2 on mediums, 0.1 ahead of that Canadian guy. Jason Short is now 5th. Dave B. Racing from New Zealand in inner loop is P2 on mediums battling Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in inner loop is third on mediums. Best lap is a 1:57.641. 3.426 off the fastest lap. Dave B. Racing in turn 5, outer loop is second, 0.6 behind the race dictator. Toddy Mustang on lap 2 is third, 0.8 ahead of that Canadian guy. Dave B. Racing on lap 2 is second, 0.2 behind the race dictator. Toddy Mustang is P2 battling Jason Short. Toddy Mustang lost second to Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is now P6. That Canadian guy in turn 9 is P3, 0.9 behind Kane. Kane is second, 0.8 ahead of that Canadian guy. That Canadian guy from Canada in turn 2, Esses is third, 0.9 behind Kane. Kane in inner loop is second on mediums, 1.0 ahead of that Canadian guy. 15 minutes remaining in the session. That Canadian guy from Canada in turn 6, Laces is P3, 1.2 behind Kane. Kane is second, 1.0 behind the race dictator. Jason Short in turn 8, heel is P5 on mediums, 3.0 behind Dave B Racing. Kane is second, 0.7 behind the race dictator. Jason Short is P5, 3.3 behind Dave B Racing. Jason Short was 1.0 faster last lap. Kane in inner loop is second, 0.5 behind the race dictator. Jason Short in inner loop is P5, 0.1 behind that Canadian guy. Jason Short passed that Canadian guy for P4. Kane from New Zealand is P2, 0.2 behind the race dictator. Jason Short is P4, 1.6 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator in turn 11 is P2, 0.6 behind Kane. Jason Short is P4 on mediums, 1.0 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator is P2. Best lap is a 1:46.973. 1.110 off the fastest lap. Jason Short in inner loop is fourth, 0.4 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator is P2, 1.5 behind Kane. Kane was 1.5 faster last lap. Jason Short is P4, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator in turn 11 is P2, 2.0 behind Kane. Jason Short in turn 11 is 4th. Best lap is a 1:45.863. 10 minutes remaining in the session. The race dictator is 2nd, 1.7 behind Kane. Jason Short is P4, 0.4 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator in turn 6, Laces is P2 on mediums, 1.0 behind Kane. Toddy Mustang in turn 2, Esses is 6th. The race dictator is P2, 2.4 ahead of Dave B Racing. The race dictator was 1.1 faster last lap. That Canadian guy is 4th, 0.2 ahead of Jason Short. That Canadian guy lost P4 to Jason Short. The race dictator in turn 7, Toe is 2nd, 0.6 ahead of Dave B Racing. Dave B Racing is P3, 0.5 behind the race dictator. Dave B Racing passed the race dictator for 2nd. The race dictator in turn 9 is 3rd. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in turn 11 is 2nd, 0.6 behind Kane. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in turn 1, the 90 is P4, 0.5 behind the race dictator. Toddy Mustang was 66.7 faster last lap. Dave B Racing in turn 4, Esses is P2, 0.3 behind Kane. The race dictator in inner loop is 3rd, 0.8 behind Dave B Racing. Dave B Racing in turn 6, Laces is P2, 0.5 behind Kane. The race dictator is 3rd, 0.6 behind Dave B Racing. Dave B Racing is P2, 0.6 behind Kane. The race dictator is third. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in turn 1, the 90 is second, 0.5 behind Kane. 5 minutes remaining in the session. The race dictator in turn 3, Esses is third, 0.1 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator passed Dave B Racing for P2. Dave B Racing in inner loop is third, 0.4 behind the race dictator. The race dictator is second, 0.7 ahead of Dave B Racing. Dave B Racing is third. Best lap is a 1:46.956. 1.093 off the fastest lap. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand is P4, 1.3 behind Dave B Racing. Dave B Racing is third, 1.2 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang was 1.3 faster last lap. Toddy Mustang in turn 4, Esses is P4. Best lap is a 1:46.383. 0.891 off the fastest lap. Dave B Racing in turn 5, outer loop is P3, 1.0 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang is P4, 0.6 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator in turn 8, heel is second, 2.0 ahead of Dave B Racing. Toddy Mustang is fourth, 0.6 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator in turn 1, the 90 is P2, 1.9 behind Kane. Toddy Mustang in turn 3, Esses is fourth, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. Toddy Mustang passed Dave B Racing for third. That Canadian guy in turn 4, Esses is fifth, 1.0 behind Dave B Racing. That Canadian guy passed Dave B Racing for fourth. Dave B Racing in turn 5, outer loop is P5, 1.3 behind that Canadian guy. The race dictator in turn 8, Heel is second, 2.1 behind Kane. Jason Short from New Zealand in turn 7, toe is P6, 0.2 behind Dave B Racing. Jason Short was 2.1 faster last lap. The leader has just finished the race. Kane finished P1. The race dictator finished second. Toddy Mustang finished third. That Canadian guy finished P4. Jason Short finished P5. Dave B Racing finished 6th.